Kamala or Camel. What's your name? Kamala? Kamala? I don't know. Who cares? Where have you been? Tennessee is underwater. North Carolina is underwater. What are you doing? What kind of leader would you be? Or are you? You don't have a plan to restore our economy? You don't have a plan to close down the border, but yet you appeared at the southern border the other day after 3 years of doing absolutely nothing. Weren't you in charge of the border? Weren't you the border czar? And now you're doing lip service to the problem you created with all these capital murders running around our country? Could be Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis running around. What are you doing? What are you, incognito, hiding? What about your running mate, Mr. Waltz? He should waltz out of the election. He's worthless. Where was he during the riots in Minnesota? Why did he lie about his military background? Okay, Donald, don't get too relaxed, okay? January 6th, you want us to all forget about that? The anarchy? Come on. I will say that at least Donald has a plan. I'm not saying I agree with it. Most of it I do agree with. Closing down the border, stimulating our economy. When you ask the Camel, what's your plan? She tells us, oh, I'm from a middle-class family. I was raised by a single mother. Who cares? That's not a plan. We don't care, Kamala. You're a camel and you're running out of water. You know what happens to camels? When they run out of water, they lay parched in the desert with no soul, no spirit. And get rid of those pantsuits. Are you a man or are you a lady? What are you? It doesn't really matter. If this country elects you, where do we all move to? It's not enough room for us all in Canada. Cayman Islands? No, not enough room there either. So, in short, neither candidate presents any hope at this time. So what do? Abstain from voting? Or choose the lesser of two evils? Who's that? Who is the lesser of two evils? I'm not sure. It is our civic duty to vote. I just don't know who to vote for. I'm confused. Help me, people. Reach out to me. Tell me what to do. I do know this, that if Kamala gets elected, we are done. She is not pro-Israel. She is not pro-economy. She will not shut down the border. She is a communist and a hypocrite. When I lived in San Francisco, I was a lawyer there. She was a district attorney. She convicted more people of color than almost anyone in her office. And now she's talking about criminal justice, human rights. Camel, come on. Who do you think you're fooling? You're not fooling us. You are not. We are not suckers. Goodbye, Kamala. It's time for you to go home with your single mother and your middle-class family. Go home.